Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Got a new nerdcore type video for you guys today. And today we are doing something very special. As you guys know, today is our last video of the year. Tomorrow I'm streaming and the new year is Wednesday. So this is a one-time video, and on our last reaction stream, which was yesterday, we started talking about this and I wanted to bring it into today's video. So yesterday, after our reactions, we kind of did almost like an award show type thing, where basically we picked categories, picked our favorite artists and tracks from certain categories, and decided between votes from the chat and my own biased decision making, who the winners were. And I wanted to bring that for you guys who not only couldn't be there for the stream, but also want to know what my thoughts were on Nerdcore for 2024. So if you guys enjoy this kind of content and want to see something like this come the end of 2025, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's jump in and get started. So we're going to do this is I'm going to talk to you guys about each category. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 categories, 8 categories. And I'll tell you guys what the nominations were, who won. And then at the end, I'll tell you guys my top 5 artists for 2024. So let's get started. Up first, we have best rap song, best nerdcore rap song of 2024. And this one was good. So the options for this one were Fable with his Shibuya arc, Dizzy 8 with his Superman vs. Goku rap battle, Daddy Fat with his Darth Vader track The Dark, and Nicki Trax with his Sonomy rap called Impulsive. And the winner was...
Be telling all these lies, keep on telling all these lies, and you gon' see a different side. You gon' see the focus shift with potent hits from broken ribs to broken limbs. So don't approach the kid unless you plan on holding still. So hold up still, I'm punching on them like I'm Holyfield. The holy fields are filled with dark souls, you better own the shield. And if they say the kid's authentic, then you know he's real. Cause I've been steady on a mission going overkill. And you can never relate, cause you don't know the feels. And you can never relate.
Yes, the winner was Impulsive. Now, voting on this one was kind of split, but when it came down to it, it was Impulsive versus Fable's Shibuya arc. And while I love Fable's Shibuya arc song, it's one of my favorite nerdcore songs of 2024. It kind of teeters between being rap and rock, and I wanted something to win that was purely a rap song. So when it came down to it, this is the one I ended up choosing. So congrats, Nicki Trax, and on to the next category. The next category is best nerdcore rock song or metal song, depending on how you want to look at it. And this one was close. So up first, we have Jonald with his Suguna song Ascend, Jonathan Young with his Endeavor song Burn It All Down, Divide Music with his Dragon Ball Sparking Zero song Who's Standing Now, and Fable with his All For One track Crowned. Voting from the chat ended up putting it between Divide Music and Fable, which is unfortunate for the other two songs. They were great songs, but they got beat out. So I had to come up with the decision between the two.
In your goal lines, you're reaching higher just to break your own mind. If you stand among the kings, then the doors will surely see. Head above, waters high, don't you look back down. Eyes ahead, you're far from dead, it's any moment now. Head above, waters high, don't you look back down.
And it was hard because I love Crown. Crown really like gets me going. But Who's Standing Now, like we listened to both tracks on stream to really see which one really hit different. And my only complaint about Who's Standing Now is the length of the song. I don't like that it's a 7-minute song. Because it does feel like kind of a chore to listen to. But the instrumental, the video itself, Divide's vocal performance, the way he changes up his style throughout the song, it shows a good love of rock music. A little bit more than Crown, which just sounds like, you know, angsty anger. Now, the next one was one of my favorite categories. Which track was most relatable in Nerdcore for 2024? So this one was almost a dark category, but I was happy with the way it went. So we had Fable, Break My Heart Again, Dizzy 8, Different, Rustage, Moonlight, and Divide Music, Realign. Going into this category, I kind of knew who was going to win, mostly because we can all understand it. Obviously, Fable, if you had somebody you care about hurt you, you get it, break my heart. Moonlight struggles going through it every day. And of course, Divides Realign is about facing loss and overcoming it. The winner was
The world do the opposite. Seeking wisdom, and that's what the Solomon. Trying to deal with emotions, I bottle it. From all that hatred and what they been hollering. And my pain for them is empowering, powerless if I don't ever acknowledge it. It's really amusing. I've been treated like I'm not even human. Mutilating what you see as a mutant. I wake up to violence, I didn't even choose it. Type of thing to make you look at the news like at any moment I really could lose it. Papa taught me that my word is a weapon, and later I learned that this world for the shooters who ready to pull a trigger with a tainted perception. They speaking with no repercussion, discussion inspired the tongue of the reckless.
yes, Dizzy 8's different. So the way Dizzy 8 framed being different from everybody else, and I grew up as a kid who was bullied. A lot of people were shunned for being different. But Dizzy's track not only covered what it's like to be ostracized for being different, but what it is to accept those differences and become a stronger person. It's a highly motivational song, a highly loving song, and a very, very relatable song. So, all right, for the next category, we had which track was the most catchy. Like, it's one you start listening to it, it just gets stuck in your head. So this one was a little fun. So up first, we had Rustage, Turn the Volume Up. We had Fable, again, Fable's been on every category. We had his Rappa and Boot Hill song, Breaking Free, because that song is very, very catchy. We had one of my personal favorites from Free Soul, his song Tenshira for Rimuru Tempest. And we had Divide Music's Alistair song, Let's See a Smile. This one was actually pretty one-sided. This one ended up being...
It's not all just black and white. I'll find a better life. Just give a hand to shake. Hate me, just get in line. We're placed for better times. Just keep your head up high and get up out my way. They all wanna hear your pain. Broadcasting stereo haze. Right out if you're getting afraid. Turn the volume up. Fire isn't really displayed. Right now it's a city of stage. All prime for it being my stage.
Rustage, Turn the Volume Up. This song was definitely one of those ones that's going to get stuck in your head. It's Rustage featuring McGuire. They did a fantastic job. And yeah, when I hear that song, it just... Now, the next category was a bit of an upset for your boy. A bit of an upset because this one, the chat, their voting blew it out. The winner of this one was not one I would have picked. But we've got the most motivational track of 2024. So the nominees were Rustage, Prime, Rustage featuring Connor Quest's Optimus Prime rap, Fable with his Rappa and Boot Hill track, Breaking Free, Dizzy 8 with his Beast Gohan rap, Unleashed, and Divide Music with Who's Staying Down Yet Again. Now, if you had asked me what I would have picked as the most motivational song for 2024, I would have picked Dizzy 8, Unleashed. Every time I listen to that track, it reinforces the changes I've made to my life and how I want to move forward in my life. And it's just the struggle of Gohan holding himself back relates to us holding ourselves back from our full potential. And it makes so much sense to me, and it really, really motivates me. But chat voted on Yes, they voted on Divide Music, who's standing now has won 2 awards today. This song is highly, highly motivational. It's all about pushing yourself, never giving up, even when, things become difficult, because you're not dead yet. There's no, you shouldn't stop. Keep pushing to do better. Keep pushing to be a better version of yourself. Great track from Divide, and definitely a worthy win. Now, this next category, we only had 2 options for because we also limited to 1 artist per category. And this was what was the saddest nerdcore song of 2024. And the categories for this one were Fable, Break My Heart Again, and Jonald, Under My Skin. Both of these tracks are extremely painful. If I was able to put another track from another artist, I would have put Fable's Endeavor song on there as well, because that one like gets me so emotional. We listened to both tracks again to try and decide which was sadder. So we got pretty emotional on stream, and the winner was
Do we just heal only to hurt? Do we freeze to feel the burn? Why do we breathe just to choke? Do we beg when losing hope? Why do we scream? Why do we cry when there's nothing left inside? Because the blame's on me.
yes, Jonald with Under My Skin. This track is beautiful. It's extremely well done. It is painful to listen to, but not in a bad way. It's painful because it hurts. It's so sad, but it makes you not only love Jonald's music, but Yuji as a character. This has just wowed me on so many occasions. In our last category, what is the most hype track of 2024? Now, unfortunately, I started having technical difficulties on stream where I couldn't open up any windows. So I had to cut the stream off a little bit early. So this one, I decided on. I came up with the category, I came up with the nominations, and I ended up picking what I thought was the most hype track of 2024. So for most hype, we had Fable with Rappa and Boot Hill again, Breaking Free, Rustage with Prime, Free Soul with Tensura, because that song just does things to me. It gets me hyped up. And as a matter of fact, spoiler alert for you guys, that song's gonna be my new outro. I already got the okay from Free Soul, I just gotta make the outro. And the last nominee was actually our winner, and I am sad that I didn't include him on any other category because I feel like I should have. But the winner was
Pelo dom da própria existência, tua magia, minha ciência, eu vou mostrar.
Not no nine, not no nine.
Here the humankind. We shall rise above the gods, gods. We shall rise above the gods. Don't care about our wills, so fight. We're out of time to hear the hymn of humankind.
yes, it was Enrique Mendoza, Hymn of Humankind. This song rocked my streams for a good like 3 months, where we listened to it at least once a day. I introduced a lot of people to this artist. This artist did something to me when I first heard him, and I became a fan ever since. But I think it was this song that really solidified it. Like the first song I've listened to was the Adam song, Eyes of the Lord. But once I heard this, again, this is a fight that hasn't even happened, but I'm so excited for the next season of Rick and Ragnarok purely for this fight. He knows how to get you excited. The production, the video, the vocal performance, the switching between languages to represent, the different sides of humanity. He makes you proud to be a human, part of humanity, and wants us to keep on moving forward. All right, guys, that is all of our categories. We have one that wasn't really a category, but it's just a shout out to these 2 artists. So we wanted to talk about who had the most improvement in 2024, and we ended up settling on 2 because we couldn't really pick because they improved in different ways. First up is Jonald. I started listening to Jonald a couple years ago. I've reacted to his stuff ever since, but he has been putting in so much work. But if you look at his releases for this year, he doesn't really have that many. Granted, they're huge releases, especially Ascend and Under My Skin. But he's been on so many other artist tracks. He's been on at least 20 tracks this year. Like his reach and his music career have exploded the last year and a half. And I'm so not only proud of him, but happy for him. He deserves all his recognition. He deserves all the features that he's getting. And I just hope we get to keep on hearing music from Donald. I love this dude as an artist. And as far as stylistically and personally, what artist I think improved the most was Dizzy 8. If you go back to 2023 and listen to that compared to the music that Dizzy 8 comes out with now, I don't know personally what's gone on Dizzy, but I don't know if he refound his faith or decided to put more of his faith and his beliefs into his music. He's always made nerdcore music very relatable, especially between, anime characters into real life and some of the stuff that he's gone through. But lately, it just feels like a different Dizzy. Like he wants to not only uplift, he wants to tell us how he uplifted himself and help us uplift ourselves. He wants to see all of us do better by the grace of God. And I am so happy for him. And I can't wait to hear what he comes out with next. But guys, now we're up to the end of the video, and I want to tell you guys my top 5 artists for 2024. Now, these artists were extremely good, consistent. I love either all of their music that came out with this or the majority. And I am really excited to see what these artists come out with next. Number 5 is Enrique Mendoza. So Enrique Mendoza, I kind of fell into listening to with his Adam song, which came out 9 months ago. From that point on, I listened to every track he came out with. His Honkai Star Rail songs, his Ben 10 song, obviously his Nikola Tesla song, his Ghetto song, and most of them I really, really liked. Some of them I didn't. I did not like his Butcher song at all, but that's neither here nor there. He had a great Nanami song. Apparently, he came out with 2 songs that I missed. I need to fix that because I didn't even know. But he's a great artist, and if you haven't listened to him, even though he does rap in a different language, he raps in Portuguese, he does also swap between English, and it gives it a really nice stylistic flair. On top of the fact that he produces all the music, and it sounds crazy. If you haven't listened to Enrique Mendoza, give him a listen. I'm sure you will love him. 4. Our 4th highest artist is Divide Music. Now, Divide has always been in my top 5. I love Divide music, but looking back at his catalog for 2024, there were a lot of his tracks that I just didn't vibe with. I didn't really like his Genu song. Of course, I like the Zuko song. I have history with that. Al's song's okay. Didn't like his Jack song. Hated his Helldivers 2 song. Yuji was okay. His Deku song, Down and Under, was okay. Tanjiro was good. Didn't like his Vegeta song. Don't remember his Yuta song. Didn't like his Darth Vader song. I did like Superman. I did like Goku. I did not like Joker. And I didn't like Ego Death. I fucking hated Ego Death. But while I did love Divide's music, like I said, there were just too many tracks that I didn't like. Our 3rd highest artist of 2024 was Jonald. Jonald is another singer, and he actually beats out Divide this year. Not only were his releases just about all really, really good, the amount of features and songs this guy was on, and his performance and skill level on every single one, he has amazing consistency. He has a great voice, and he keeps on improving and trying new things. Just go listen to Fable's Crowned, where he was on the chorus, and the way this man was screaming, I didn't even know he had it in him to scream like that. But he did such a fantastic job this year. Artist number 4, Dizzy fucking 8, my fucking dude. Besides the fact that Dizzy 8 only had very few songs that I didn't like this year, looking at his catalog again, I think the only one I really just wasn't vibing with was his Billy the Kid song. Every other song was crazy good for me. Especially his Yuta song, his Superman and Goku rap battle, his Beast Gohan song, his X-Men song. Like, these are all songs that were like on repeat on my playlist. Yeah, Dizzy A just went nuts. His music is extremely motivational, extremely lighthearted, powerful. Like, when I need to get up and get myself moving, it's Dizzy A I'll put on. Yeah, he's definitely climbed up the ranks. I don't think he's ever been in my top 5 before, but he's definitely deserves where he is now. And lastly, our number 1 artist, the GOAT himself, is Fable. Fable is one of the most consistent nerdcore artists in all of Nerdcore. Like when we know a song from him, when we know a song is coming out from Fable, we know it's going to be good. I think Fable only had 2 tracks that I didn't vibe with this year. No, just one. Again, his Billy the Kid song, mostly because it sounded like old Fable before he started like really mixing up his style. But like I can listen to Fable all fucking day long. Breaking Free is like almost on permanent repeat on my playlist. But guys, that is it for this little end of year recap for Nerdcore 2024. Let me know what you guys thought about this year's Nerdcore scene down in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought about these categories and who our winners were. If you guys want to see more stuff like this, let me know down in the comments. If you guys want to see me react live, Sundays, this Sunday coming up will be 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope you guys will be there. That is it from me, guys, and I will catch you on the next video. Later.